Welcome to my next Big Bang Theory Season 12 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which, of course, I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you find that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this detailed review any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be The Big Bang Theory, Season 12, Episode 7. The title of this episode is called The Grant Allocation Derivation, and this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So everyone is working in Howard and Bernadette's backyard, assembling their new kid's playhouse that actually includes electricity and running water, almost as good as my apartment. Sheldon keeps talking about an Amish barn raising while not actually working on the building. Bernadette comes out in her pajamas and asks Howard to take the kids so she can get some work done. She is very overworked with two kids. President Siebert is meeting with Leonard at Caltech. He needs someone to distribute some extra grant funds. He wants Leonard to decide who gets the funds and wants to hear nothing about the outcome. Howard thanks his work crew. Sheldon is exhausted from distributing all his knowledge slash trivia. Leonard tells them his news from Siebert, and his friends are now expecting a lot of people lining up to Grobel before him. Next, Kripke comes out and fawns over him and tries to bribe Leonard. Bernadette comes up to her front porch and hears the kids giving Howard a hard time, so she runs back to the playhouse and calls him and tells him that she is going to be stuck at work. Afterwards, she admits that Howard deserves better, though she snuggles down in her comfortable chair. Leonard is turning down funding requests from everyone. Penny is impressed on how decisive Leonard was being. Sheldon comes in hoping to get a frozen yogurt machine in the cafeteria. No, denied. Penny is visiting with Bernadette, telling her about Leonard's taking charge and how sexy that was. Bernadette is distracted because she told Howard a little white lie about working late and she hung out in the playhouse. Penny thinks that it's more sad and strange than awful. Bernadette just feels the extra hour of not having to deal with the kids makes her feel human again. Dr. Lee, a biologist, asks about her grant application on the intelligence of crows. She wants to upgrade her bird cages because she thinks that they are planning something since she found out that crows can hold a grudge. 3 projects are now on Leonard's shortlist: the Crow Research, Raja's telescope software upgrade, and Kripke's project. Howard's request was denied since he just sent him a clip that said, "Jerry Maguire, show me the money!" They are all pressuring him to decide, and he walks off not even knowing when he'll decide or where he was going. Leonard is going over these 3 proposals, and Penny comes in looking turned on. Leonard complains that he can't decide on the 3 proposals, that all have merit even though used several decision models and another system to score his various scoring systems. Penny, of course, is confused, so she joins Bernadette to share some wine in the playhouse. Leonard goes back to President Siebert to get money to fund all 3 worthwhile projects. Siebert denies Leonard's request. Leonard wants to know what the president would do. He claims he would put some other sap in charge so that he wouldn't have to be the bad guy. Leonard then gets that is exactly what President Siebert had done to him. Amy catches Penny sneaking out of her apartment and asks what she and Bernadette have been doing together without her. She doesn't believe Penny's excuses and then finds out the truth. She thinks that it's like a secret club. Penny tries to tell Amy that it's just a place where they get together and don't tell anybody about, like a secret club. Amy then gets invited. Sheldon and Leonard are playing 3D chess while Sheldon describes how Leonard is going to lose. Leonard is distracted about who should get the funding and asks Sheldon to help since he doesn't care if he upsets people. Sheldon doesn't want to help Leonard since it could be a learning experience for him. Now the entire posse is in the playhouse. Penny said that she was at yoga. Sheldon doesn't even think about Amy when she is gone, but is so happy when she finally shows up. Bernadette is making in the quesadilla in a easy bake oven. Howard and Raj come out on the deck to use the hot tub. He already knows that his wife has been hiding in the playhouse. They hear a pop, a wine cork pop, so he figures that Penny must also be there. And then Raj comes into the cafeteria asking why his project wasn't funded. None of the three were funded because of a last-minute proposal came in for a European doped laser. Leonard brought it for himself since he was sure that everyone would be mad at him, so no wonder what he did. So he did it and got a laser. While Leonard is explaining his new laser to Sheldon, he finds his car covered with intelligent crows that might be holding a grudge. They leave quickly, and that's what ends this episode of The Big Bang Theory. So I'm going to score this episode an 8.1 out of 10. My character of the episode, obviously, is Leonard. Obviously, Sheldon had funny moments, too. And as many of you know, I rate Penny, because Penny is the reason why I started watching The Big Bang Theory, and one of the reasons why I continued watching The Big Bang Theory. So for this one, I'll give Penny a 7.8 out of 10. So you've heard everything that I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory and you want to help me out with this YouTube algorithm, please make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this episode of The Big Bang Theory. What would you rate it? Who would be your character of the episode? And if you want to rate Penny like I do, you can go ahead and do that as well. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.